Good morning, Rockhounds. Today's a beautiful Missouri day. It's actually sunny and clear. We are going to a new location. It's a Druse spot on a nice hillside. Looks like there's going to be a lot of good stuff to collect here, so join along as we look and find some good stuff. And I promise when I'm filming while in my truck, I have either stopped or I'm on a dirt road where nobody's at. So don't worry about that. Let's have some fun. Some of the stuff is iron coated. Pretty much on that. It kind of looks like it might have had something. This piece here was easy. The size isn't bad. It'll be the first piece to take. It's not bad. There's a whole hillside here that has stuff that we're gonna go to when they rope some spots off for safety, but until we get there, this is our collecting area, so we'll see what we can find here. It's quite the knob of Druse there. That's a big bubble piece. That one's pretty too. Stained with micro Druse all over it. You can see lace agate and barite. That's barite on that piece. Just a little searching here in this creek bed. If I find anything, I'll come back on. All right, yeah, there's definitely lots of stuff here. This particular area is very heavily coated. A lot of it's worn, but lots of iron. It's a nice sparkly piece there. There's a thing underneath this tree here. See, this is covered in iron. The limonite, marcasite, pseudomorphs. See, that's pretty, but it's still covered. It's got some shiny iron on it though. Just looking around tree bases, the roots will push stuff out. It's not a bad piece there. It's very botryoidal. It's got all this overgrowth on it. A ton of overgrowth. Still a neat little piece. Sparkly Druse here in the sunlight. Now that's a big yard rock with all that lace. All that Druse on there. It's a pretty one. This is an interesting piece. Look at all the lace. And then the top. Is neat. Looks pretty worn, weather worn over the years. It's got the micro Druse on there too. All right, found a good one.
See it.
This is not bad at all.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that one ended up being a nice Druse pocket on that.
Dig it underneath those leaves and you'll see them, I guess.
Check this one out.
Those ones are nice.
It's like a blood red Druse there. That's pretty. Definitely needs cleaned up. Be real curious to see what that looks like.
Oh, wow.
Here's a nice piece with pink Druse on it. It's a little beaten up, but check out the circle of agate there. It's pretty cool. This is a nice piece. Dirt covered, but that'll be really pretty once it's clean. Yes, found a good spot. There's a lot of stuff coming out just right here in this little area.
Yeah,
lots of good species.
Pile going over here. So much coming out, you just can't route it fast enough.
Well, I left my bucket over yonder because I don't want to drag it everywhere. I'll wait till I find something, then I'll move it.
Yeah, it's like it's,
Oh, there's some really, that's a good piece there.
I've seen a lot of like hematite raisins over here.
So many of those. Yeah, it's a nice pocket. And then barite on top.
That's all I got over there.
Oh yeah,
Big chunks, yard rocks.
not bad. Not bad at all. I had some big crystal growth on that one.
Yeah, a lot of the raisins. Going after those out here.
All right, just found my find of the day. Went up to the lake first. Found all kinds of goodies there. Already eroding out. The weather doing the work for you, which is nice. Big piece there. It's just kind of weird because they got like shaved off on that side, but there's good crystals on that side. Another combo piece with, I'm assuming, marcasite balls or raisins, hematite raisins, not sure. Not an expert on that. Then I walked back up the hill. I thought, all right, I'm gonna do a little searching right here. Boom. And that's a rock and a half. It's probably the best one I've ever found. So it's got one hematite bubble there, but otherwise it looks perfect. So cool. All right, well, we got more hunting to do here, but I think that's me done for collecting. So we'll see what else we can find out there. That one. All right, well, that was the first part of the trip. Got to look on the hillside by their lake. Next, we're gonna go to a bluff here on the property. I pretty much already collected everything I can get, so I'm just gonna look around and film some stuff there, show you what you can get, and pretty awesome spot. So that piece I got is huge. One of the biggest plates I found, so it'll be fun. Definitely come out here and hunt when you're able to. All right, well, headed down to the Bluff area here at Hawks Bluff to see what they have. Tons of good stuff down there. So let's go. So we're here, and you can already see some Druse just here by this tree, quite a little bit. Even here, just on the ground. And as you can see, there's a
a bluff here, and they've burned all this out, which is nice. One of the guys who is helping to introduce the spot is a retired firefighter, and he still runs runs and stuff, so he will help them do prescribed burns and things like that. But when you come here, and I think this goes for Haunted Ridge, just about any other place here, the key is to flip rocks, because the good stuff will be facing down. So like even this one, the reason I flipped it is because I saw that. And it's a seam, and it's not opening up, but it's still, like even that's a decent piece, just needs cleaned. But the more rocks you flip, the more likely you are to find a pretty good intact plate. And so like this one, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. You can already see what I'm looking at, but you can tell that's a plate, and you can tell it needs flipped. So you flip it, and so that's covered in microcrystal and Druse. Not a bad piece at all. Just I have enough of it. And again, I'm not collecting, I'm just looking. But yeah, don't just pass over rocks. Take a second, and if it looks interesting, see if you can flip it. Another thing that's here, and there was a bunch at the other place too, is there's a lot of barite. So this is just bladed barite, your typical Missouri stuff. Ooh, that piece even has, I think, nope, it's just dust. You can say it almost had, it looked like it had a piece of galena in it, but it doesn't. But any place they've dug like this, you're liable to find some things. You can tell they just piled a bunch of stuff here, and so the weather has had time to wash it out. Take time to put some rocks while you're around. You just never know what you're going to find. Let's see. This hillside's just full of stuff, which is why they were wanting us to come over here. They did a good job clearing this too, which is nice. Oh, here's some turtleback barite on the ground, I believe. Nope, that's just the rock. There's lots of colors here. So here's some lace agate. That's went blue and red and pink. It's hard to see on camera. There's a nice Druse plate there. Nice big bubble. So you see this piece here? It's maybe nothing, but when it concaves like that, it looks like it's got an inside to it. It's tickling me. Thank you. Okay. So. Maybe nothing, probably nothing. Again, you never know. Nice piece of Druse. Big crystals on that one. There's a nice big Druse plate there. Let's get that in the sunlight. It's dirty and beaten up. Look at that big flower on there. But that's a nice piece. And again, this goes way that direction. And then I'm hearing more people collecting it that way. So we're gonna go back that way here in a minute. Here's a good plate. Crystals on top. All right. Nothing on that one. Some good Druse there. Good little Druse plate there. Some more iron hematite or marcasite bubbles there. I think they call them raisins here, but that's cool. Another Druse plate there. There's a lot. There's a bunch of bigger boulders on this side. Big seam there. Big crystal pattern like that. There ought to be more around here like that. It's a big yard boulder there. Here's some stuff. That's that bigger plate down in there, isn't it? Oh yeah, see. There's a bunch of buggies in there, but that's a good plate right there. Would have never known that was there unless you pulled it out. Needs cleaned. And then sometimes they'll give themselves away, like that one. And a lot of there. Quite a bit of lace agate. One little spot that crystaled up. Anyway, this drops off at a pretty big ledge over here. So if you come here, they're probably gonna have it roped off, but you want to be careful. There's a lot of boulders here with a lot of different stuff in it. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. Look around. When I find something else cool, I'll turn it back on, but until then, nice piece of Druse right there. Got another good piece here. Very nice little piece. It's sitting here amongst these rocks over here by the edge. Yeah, there's tons of stuff down here. And it's beautiful down here. Interesting piece there. There's just rocks for days on this side of wherever everyone else is. All right, I'm gonna head this way toward where everybody else is hunting and see what they're finding over here. And join back in when we get there. Okay, we have a little orange and pink Druse. Not bad, but again, this whole area is just full of stuff. Again, this is the bluff here at Hawk Point. There's just rocks and Druse everywhere. You can hunt and dig here for years and not find everything. There's a nice piece. See the V heart shape of that one. There's another piece there. There's a whole boulder. Nice plate there. right in the way. Pretty maroon color on that. And these are really common here. Big Druse plates just covered in iron or marcasite.
Looks amazing, isn't it?
There's just so many good colors here.
I know, I found a
Nice
couple
gold in
of
there.
now. Yeah, golden, purple, all different.
There's some really good little flower bubbles over here on the up and then over to the whatever that direction is, just about 30 yards. There's some pretty good crystal plates there. More than I'm seeing here.
There's a honeybee out. How about that? Love to see those. Yes, sir.
That Missouri fall spring.
We're not there yet.
I'll tell you right now, it feels good to be out here with a short sleeve shirt on. Got to wear a coat. I saw a good looking one. Where'd it go? Well, look at this boulder right here. Look at all that. There's a nice one there. Oh yeah. Well, let's see what that is. Ooh. Termites. That's fun. Unearth their home. Oh yeah, this place is cool. That was bigger than I thought it'd be. All right, well, I'm done. Time to go home. Gonna clean some rocks when I get home. It's such a pretty day. Hawks Bluff is amazing. They have rocks here for years. So definitely make plans to come here when they are open to the public. So just be looking around on Facebook for Hawks Bluff. And again, when there's details for their eclipse event, definitely be on the lookout for their event that they're going to have here, so it should be really good. So with that said, let's go home and I'll show you what I got when we get there. All right, thank you to the owners here at Hawks Bluff for letting us come and collect. Be on the lookout for their Eclipse event, April 5th through the 9th, the Eclipse Festival, and you can come out here and watch the sun get hit by the moon and collect rocks while you do it, so it should be a good time. So please come out and check out their spot. Are you guys gonna have a Facebook page and stuff by then?
Everything's up already.
Everything's already up? There you go, go look for it. All right, well, we're home. And so while the sun's still out, let's take a look at what I found today. All right, get this little guy here. It's got a little bit of barite in there to complement it. And then here's these two really nice, like marcasite, hematite, whatever they ended up being pieces. I mean, just huge bubbles on those. And then on top of just the crystal plate, little bit of lace agate there. This little piece here is from the hill. Just a nice, super clear white quartz. Another piece from, these are all mostly pieces from that very first part of the property. So this has just the little iron hematite pieces all over it. Same with that one. This one was covered in barite. That came from more from the lake, but there's Druse all underneath it, and I just like the way it looked with the coating. These are some of the largest crystals I was able to find. I'm sure there's plenty more there, but just a nice little plate of big points. And there's this one, super clean, nice golden color. This one's probably my favorite besides my big piece, but so see on this side you have a little bit of iron, and rust will come off with iron out, and so that'll look really good later on. But then on this side, it's really hard to see that without the sunlight. Look at that red. Look at that red, beautiful pink and red color that's in that. Just gorgeous. So I saw there's quite a bit of that up there, but I don't know if this got hit by fire or if it just is like this by nature, but man, it sure turned out beautiful. So this side's interesting, got some iron coating, but then that side, it's just that beautiful red and pink color. And then there's just a couple other pieces here. Another nice big crystal point piece here. But then there's the big daddy, the one that made me change my plans for just finding mostly little things. I know there's more of this there because I saw other people carrying out stuff too, but man, this thing is huge. And I mean, it looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of damage, but it's not awful. And then it's got some of the iron in there. I'm not even gonna mess with that though. That's just gonna stay as is. It's just a perfect yard rock. And then a couple other little pieces from I think these were from the lake area. I love combo pieces like that. Nice golden Druse. And then last but not least of those is this piece here. Can't wait to throw that in iron out and see what it comes out to look like. So, one bucket worth, 30 bucks. Got me all of that. So cool.